Hello, Duane Brumitt here from TriStar Martial Arts Academy, and I wanted to shoot a quick video to kind of clarify the video that I did last week. If you want to watch that video, you can go to tristarkarate.com/videos. The topic was, is your routine serving you or sabotaging you? And I got some feedback from some individuals with regards to, wanting some more information on specific routines and stuff like that. So I want to share 4 routines quickly with you that you need to make sure that you are examining, that you are strategically doing things that are going to serve you and not sabotage you. Now, before I go into those 4 routines, let me just say this. Successful anybody, right? Successful athletes have routines or rituals. I mean, they're very ritualistic about the things that they do prior to getting out onto the basketball court or onto the baseball field, and baseball players, and specifically, right? They are really superstitious with these rituals. Well, our routines that we have are routines that we have made up for ourselves, knowing or unknowingly. And again, you can go back and watch these the video I did last week where I go in a little bit more in depth on that. But the first of the 4 routines, and by the way, I'm going to give you a little tip that will help you change exponentially with regards to moving yourself forward with the things that you want to do in life, using 2 of the 4 routines. So the first routine is your morning routine, the things that you do from wake up to leave to work, from wake up to leave to work. And so what does that include? That includes, obviously, maybe taking your shower, brushing your teeth, eating your food, working out, whatever it is. What you need to do is need to make sure that you document what you're doing right now, and then decide, is that the best routine for me? All of that, and that routine, and then the 4th routine have like maybe a quid pro quo to it, if you will, and I'll go into that in just a minute as well. But take a look at what's happening from wake up to leave. Second routine is your morning routine, or I shouldn't say morning routine, your routine at work. So what do you have to do in order to get ready for work once you get to work? Meaning you got to make the pot of coffee, or once you sit down, you got to turn the computer on. Whatever it is, write that down and see if you are being the most efficient and effective and strategic with that. Your 3rd routine is the routine that you do at the end of the day prior to leaving. What do? Turn the computer off or whatever it is. Write it all down, and again, make sure that you are being super strategic. And keep in mind, specifically in that routine, keep in mind, how can you set yourself up better for the next day? So keep in mind, how can you set yourself up better for the next day? And then your last routine is the routine that you do at night, right before you go to bed. What does that routine look like? Brushing your teeth, all of those things. What does that routine look like? Now, the quid pro quo I want to throw in here. Actually, you know what? Let me get to that in just a second. Now, with regards to your morning routine and your evening routine, once you've optimized those routines, you can then also tie those routines into habits that you may want to create. So let's say that you want to create a habit of praying every morning, right? Taking X number of time, meaning 5 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever. You do that, but you haven't created that habit. Well, you need to make sure that that's strategically placed into your morning routine, so then it can become a habit. Maybe at nighttime you want to read scripture, or whatever it is. Put that into the nighttime routine so that it becomes a habit. Now, I want you to take in consideration, though, the season that you are in life. That's your quid pro quo. And what do I mean by that? If you're a parent that has 3 kids, and you just there's only so much time in a day that you're going to be able to get some of these things done. And here's kind of what I mean. I had one of my mentors one time years ago say to me, he was talking, I had said, what does your routines look like, or what do they look like? And he was telling me that he prays for an hour every single morning. And I thought, my gosh, there's no way that I'm going to get up at 4:30 in the morning and actually be able to function. Most of my job is done at night, meaning, because I own a martial arts school, we're teaching into the night. By the time I get home, I'm eating dinner at 10 o'clock, if you will, 9 o'clock, depending. And so my morning, there's no way I'm getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm just not going to do it. And so I always felt guilty that I wasn't spending an hour in prayer. And now fast forward, it's 2018. He's got grandkids, and his kids are all grown up. And here's what happened, because I saw this on a Facebook post. He posted apologies to anybody that he made feel guilty, because he said you should get up and pray for an hour. Because he had, over the Thanksgiving break, he had his kids stay with their spouses in his house with the grandkids. And there was a few mornings that he would hear the pitter patter of feet or people going to the bathroom at 4 o'clock in the morning, and even one of his grandkids, I guess, came down and said, "Grandpa, what are you doing?" That type of thing. And then he had to bring him back up to bed. So he was interrupted many times. Not even not all the time somebody actually coming up to him and interrupting him, but he lost his train of thought, his focus, because there was other people in the house. So when you are creating these routines, understand that you need to, and habits that might slide into those routines, make sure that you take in consideration the position that you are in your life right now as you do it. So you need to be realistic with that. So I hope that gives you some more information with regards to routines and answer some of the Facebook messages that I got from individuals as well. If you need any more help or questions that you have with regards to routines and what have you, just let me know. Again, you can watch this other video that I did TriStarKarate.com/videos, TriStarKarate.com/videos. And if you want or need any information about martial arts for yourself or a loved one, you can check us out at TriStarKarate.com. Oh, and we do have a special going on right now. It's a Karate for Christmas special that you could check out at KarateForChristmas.com. You could actually give karate as a Christmas present. I don't know why I didn't say that before. Anyways, go out and analyze those 4 routines and give me some feedback. Let me know.